great to have you here. And what a day to be here, my friend. You know, what's happened over the weekend? Jennifer Lynn Affleck happened this weekend. There it is. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez got married over the weekend. It all happened in a late-night Las Vegas drive-through chapel. Jen herself shared the news in her newsletter. And if you're not subscribed, you should. It's great. She said, quote, she said a whole thing, but one of the quotes was, "Love is patient, 20 years patient." And then she ended up signing off with her new name, which is Jennifer Lynn Affleck.
Wow.
So,
how do you like that apple?
Yeah,
exactly.
I don't even know where to begin.
But please do.
I know, we've been waiting for you to begin.
I really feel, who booed, by the way, earlier?
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll come to this. I'm with you.
We're actually more on the same.
No way.
We're actually more on the same page. But I'm not booing for love, because I love love as much as Jennifer loves love. But I want to have a moment of mourning for people like me, hardcore J-Lo fans. I do believe we may have seen the end of J-Lo.
Yeah?
You think so?
Well, you can't call yourself, you maybe J-Lack, what is it?
Jay Affleck.
No, that's not a thing.
It's not
That's
working.
Not a thing,
It
no.
is literally a choice. So I have questions out of the gate when she signed off on the newsletter because I had a moment of grief. I said, is J-Lo as we know her gone? And she's there and love and all, okay, it's fine, that's so great. But as a fan, J-Lo is not just her name. It is who she is. It is a brand. It is the way she dresses. It's the way she performs. It's the way she washes her face. Like, it's all the things that make J-Lo J-Lo. So when I saw Jennifer Affleck, I just had a moment and I was just like, someone needs to console me.
Really?
Because I'm a little bit sad. I really am.
I feel confident that her fans, including yourself, will keep the spirit of J-Lo alive.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fine. I support you,
Yeah.
and you're gonna
Very
get
sweet.
through this.
Can you imagine Can you imagine there's like a hot song on the radio and the radio announcer, like a Meredith Shaw, is like,
It's never
oh,
gonna
we have a
happen.
new club banger, new song out. You're gonna be dancing to this one in the clubs with your friends by none other than Jennifer Affleck.
Yeah, it's not, it doesn't have the same
not the
energy.
same ring.
Yeah,
No.
but you know what? I see her changing her name in a very different way. Okay, so we all know the story. They were dating and engaged 20 years ago. They've since married, divorced, had kids, and now they're back together. Now remember, before the pandemic, she was engaged to one A-Rod, who, by the way, can we do a wellness check on A-Rod today? Because I'm sure he's having a really rough time adjusting to all the changes that have happened in such a short period of time. But think about all the people who, we heard a boo in the audience, who are just like, this isn't gonna last, it's another one of her relationships. And I feel like her changing her name and putting that out there for everybody to see was for the haters to say, honey, this is not like these other relationships.
That's interesting.
Ben and I let everybody get in our ear 20 years ago, because remember all the hate they got from all the tabloids when they were in Gigli and everybody, like they were getting torn a new one every single day.
But
and
can
I
we
think
go back?
They let those people get in their heads.
No,
and I think
no,
this
they
time
didn't
she's
just
like,
get that.
I'm Mrs. Affleck and this one's gonna last.
Here's
I
the
think
thing.
that's what she said.
I will never forget. The true fans know why they broke up. It was partially everything you said.
Yep.
But he also cheated on her. And so, like, I will never, as a fan, I am J-Lo's hype girl. I'm the girl right now in the back saying, okay, you think he's changed, you think you've changed, but I'm the girl in the back saying, prove it. And I want to wait. I believe she wants her happily ever after. I generally think that
listen,
happily ever
I agree
after
that
is a
they're
bit
not going to last
delusional.
either, but not for the reasons
Really?
that
You don't think they're gonna
I
last?
just think she loves the beginning stage of love, and that initial thing always
She loves
stays.
love.
And I think that give it 5 years, and when that kind of like, go pick me up some milk kind of vibe kicks in. Oh, you left the washroom, the bathroom.
See, I'm
as
a
think
single
they're
woman,
over.
I love the way J-Lo dates, and I think we should take a page out of her book. She is very much so like, she embodies that if this one doesn't work, get another one. And if that one doesn't work, get another one. And if that
And
one
that
doesn't
is
work,
J-Lo.
get another one.
But that is J-Lo.
Here's the deal. I think that publicly she will still be J-Lo in the
Apples,
crystal
oranges, maybe,
and
right?
doing all of that stuff. But I think, honestly, I think this is her moment of just saying, listen, when you go in, you dive in head first, you love. She loves love, and she dives in head first. She is all about it. And she gives her 100%. And if things don't work, she has no problem moving on. It's like her projects. She does an album, she does a tour, she does it, she moves on to the next thing. She doesn't lament, she doesn't Taylor Swift the whole situation and draw it out and do a whole album about it. She moves on, and we should all think that way. There is life after the next relationship. And sometimes it's the right person, wrong time.
Sure.
And this time it's the right person, right on time.
But there's a couple of red flags, and I think it comes down to even something what some people might think is as trite as fashion. Her hairstylist, Chris Appleton, obsessed.
Yeah.
He was the first one that I saw that put out a video of one of her 2 wedding looks. And it was to show her hair and her makeup and this really simple dress, which we're not sure if this is the dress that she used to go get the license in.
Oy.
Oh, can I do a pause for a second? Can you look at her hair and makeup?
Oh my gosh.
This was very late on Saturday night, we believe. Just look at her hair and makeup, okay? Friday, which would be the day before, can I just show you what one Melissa Grelo did on the social?
I can't wait to see this.
So I just want to show you my hair and makeup. Like that was, for the record, the day before. Now, I'm not saying J-Lo bit my style. I'm not saying J-Lo bit my style, but I'm saying something. I don't know
but
what
wait,
it
do
is.
you remember 20 years ago when she started dating Ben and we were complaining because she turned him into a Puerto Rican? He was wearing self-tanner and suits and driving Bentleys, and we're like, who is this? This is a guy from Boston. What happened to him? Remember when she had that effect on him? Well, now it seems it's the opposite, where she's paring herself down. She's in a different stage of her life, and she wants to wear a nice house on the prairie dress and marry her nice Ben and live happily ever after.
Again, where did J-Lo go?
I think
and
that's
I'll
what
tell you,
Is
very
she a rose by any other name? What is Will Hunting or Will Shakespeare said that? One of those two?
one of those
Would it
two.
smell as sweet? J-Lo, Jennifer Affleck, it's the same. It's gonna be the same. Think you're putting too much weight on the name. Again, I trust you and believe you and respect you.
Yeah, you're very sweet. Okay, I will say, the last thing I'm gonna say about fashion, because I love your point that she's changing her look, she speaks through her fashion. She's a girl after my own heart. We both love a cutout and a short mini skirt, right?
Yes, you do.
We love that. But when I saw her do that look, the last time I saw her dressed so conservatively, it was when she was married to Mark Anthony. And there were so many articles, it wasn't just me as a fan, people much smarter than me writing and saying, he made her so conservative. And there were a lot of rumors that he was very controlling, very possessive, that he chose her wardrobe. She changed herself. She suppressed the J-Lo that I love for a man. Didn't work out so well. So the fact that she changes her look so much.
You starting to free J-Lo?
Yeah, so what do you say?
Hashtag free J-Lo!
Yeah. She's fine.
Wait, so you think her paring things down, this means that this relationship's not gonna last?
I'm not gonna poo-poo that people do change for people, like the compromise.
Yeah.
But if I were with Ryan and Ryan said to me, you know what, babe? No more cutouts and miniskirts. I'd be like,
We don't know that Ben Affleck is saying
I'm being
that.
extreme.
We don't know.
No, I'm being extreme. I'm being extreme, but the point is, you know your girlfriend, you're hanging out and you know your girlfriend and then she gets together with a guy.
And she's different.
And she ghosts you and she starts to become a different person. I have your back, J-Lo. Just don't lose the J-Lo that we all love. That's all I'm saying. And you know, Happily Ever After doesn't exist in the way that I think she thinks it exists, but she is 52.
Yes.
And he's 49. I believe people can change, but it's hard work. That's all I'm saying.
Are you here? Are you ready for this?
This is incredible.
I don't know what to say. Wait and see.
I know. Jess?
Thank you. Again, I wish I had a laser pointer so I could have conducted this PowerPoint presentation for you, assisted you, your editorial assistant. Thank you. Bravo, Melissa Grelo.
I love J-Lo. I love J-Lo. All right, well, look at that. We burned an entire segment. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, just give us 3 minutes.
We
to
can
talk
still
about
talk.
it.
We can still go on.
We can still go on.
Yeah.
Hey there, and thanks for sticking around. Wasn't that just fantastic? You know where you can get some more all-around great content? Our YouTube page. It's filled with all the laughs and thought-provoking chats you could ask for. So do yourself a favor, like and subscribe now.